Yeah, talking about stability in the forex market, how has this contributed to the decline in inflation?
Well, foreign exchange, is directly correlated to our inflationary figures. If foreign exchange goes up, there will be a commensurate also rise in our inflationary figures. This has been, empirically, proven, because Nigeria today, we are mostly an import-based economy, no doubt about that. We rely more on imported items for our consumption than, the ones locally produced here. So therefore, inflation is paramount, is an important indicator of our inflationary figures in the country.
Now, the reduction in PMS prices is said to be a key factor in lowering inflation. Can you explain the impact of fuel prices on overall inflation trends?
Yeah, if you look at breaking down the components, the inflation components that amounted to, to the overall inflationary figure, transportation is very paramount. I give you an example. In Sokoto State, the inflation figures in food items, is around 18%. If you come down to Kaduna State, it is recording a negative figure. There is deflation instead. And this is all within, the same, northern region, northwest part of the country. So what this goes to tell you is that, in spite of, being in the same region, there is, a gap in the transportation, system. If you look at the cost of moving items from Sokoto, Kaduna is quite huge, but then they are recording different inflationary figures. So that is why the reduction in the price of PMS also would invariably have, a direct, impact on the inflation figures. The more we spend more in our transportation, the more, the overall cost of production and consumer goods would be affected. So therefore, it is very paramount we look at that. And if you look at after food items, transportation is second, in terms of the inflationary components that amounted, to summing up the overall inflationary figures in the country.